My next guest has been involved in harness racing for 50 plus years, and he could best be described as one of our bread and butter trainers. I caught up with Stephen Lee to have a chat about his career. Well, Steve, as I mentioned, over 50 years in the industry, still enjoying it, and even in these days when we're starting to get through that tough winter period, you still love it.
Yeah, no, I still enjoy it. Just put more clothes on.
As I said, 50 years in the business, Steve. How did it all begin?
Yeah, I went and worked for Charlie Parsons when I first left school when I was 15. I was there till I was 21, I think. And I branched in on my own, so that's where it all started.
If you wanted to learn anything about harness racing, someone like Charlie Parsons, well, he's one of the right men to see.
Yeah, no, he was a terrific fella and a great bloke with it.
What was the most important thing you learned from Charlie then, Steve?
Oh, patience. Everything, just go by time, treat everything as individuals. No, he was a great mentor.
You were always based around that Bankstown area, Picnic Point, so forth. So when did you make the move to the country area?
Well, I moved to Menangle first. I bought a place at Menangle and where Ricky Alchin is now. And then I moved down to Goulburn, Crookwell area, 25 years ago.
And how many horses do you usually have under your care?
No, I only used to have 2 or 3, but now with Jimmy helping, we've got 12.
And a lot of them are trotters. You certainly love the Square Gator.
Yeah, no, just the way it worked out. We bred one and we sort of just snowballed from there. We've got probably half and half at the moment.
Always a strong supporter of meetings like Canberra and Goulburn.
Yeah, we've sort of never had really the top class horses, so you got to go where you can win a race.
As I said, bread and butter, and they certainly provide you with that.
Oh yeah, no, we've had a good run for the horses we've had. You know, some have won 17, 18 races. So.
One thing I have noticed about your training career, Steve, in particular the recent years, you're very careful how you place your horses.
Well, these days you got to, especially with the price of fuel and things like that. You've got to travel where you can win. It's just the costs are enormous.
You mentioned, Jimmy, we're talking about James Locke, who we've met here on the National Trot Guide website. Your grandson, and you're here tonight with Jimmy in a Group 1 event, his first Group 1 drive. That must give you a great thrill.
Oh yeah, it's very special, you know, for him, kid. You know, he's not even 18 yet. To get a drive in a Group 1, it's fantastic.
Jungle Eyes is the horse in question. Will be one of the outsiders, but great to be able to line up in a race of this nature.
Oh yeah, he does a few things wrong, but if he does trot, he'll be thereabouts somewhere.
Your stepdaughter Kristen Cunningham, and along with yourself, you've always been very strong supporters of the mini trotters and looking after the youngsters coming through.
Yeah, I love to give the kids a go. I was given a good chance, you know. When I first started with Charlie, I drove a lot of nice horses for him, so just nice to let them have a go now. So
one of your better performed horses was Uncle Joe, winner of a country series final.
Yeah, no, he was a nice old horse. He's still going around now, so yeah, no, we won a Canberra Cup with him, and no, he was a good old horse to us.
The consistent horse, All Bliss.
Yeah, no, he was terrific. He won 19 races, I think. My wife and I bought him at the sale in Sydney. Well, she picked him out, so she still tells me that.
You must be delighted, as we mentioned, 50 years plus years in the business, to see all these emerging young fellas, just like your grandson, Jimmy.
Yeah, no, it's great. So I'd like to give the kids a go. I put them on as often as I can. Well, Jimmy drives them all now, but we try to help them along the way. As I said, I got a good start, so.
And those races at Canberra and Goulburn, always very competitive.
Oh yeah, no, it's a good place for the kids to learn.
Well, so it's great to catch up with you. Continued success in harness racing. Always good to see you. Always with a smile in the stables, and good luck guiding the next generation through.
Good, thanks a lot.